Olá pessoal, eu sou Armando Moza e essa é mais uma entrevista da Rádio Quatro Tempos. Hoje eu estou tendo o grande prazer de entrevistar uma banda que tem 41 anos, 41 years of existence, 41 anos de existência, uma banda punk da Finlândia, chama Rattus. Eu vou falar com eles agora aqui, eles vão estar aqui no Brasil numa turnê, já é a terceira vez que eles estão por aqui. Deixa eu apresentar eles. How are you doing, guys? Would you please introduce yourself one by one for the camera?
Yeah, I'm VP, the baterista.
I'm Tomppa, I play bass.
I'm Jopo, I sing and play the guitar.
Thanks for coming. We wish you a real nice stay in Brazil. And I'll ask you, well, it's amazing, 41 years of band. So in this 41 years, you have lots of things happen in the world. So in Finland, how is the scene? How it came from the beginning of your band to the present days?
Well, when we were kids, like I was 14, 16, 15, and you were 13. We started.
He wasn't even born.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. We started to listen to punk rock, and that was the thing that influenced us to form a own band.
Yeah, it says the first 1978, right, which is the beginning of the band. I mean, the punk rock started, I guess, 10 years before that, right?
Well, I think 1976. Yeah.
So they really like the scene and they really like the punk rock. So I saw lots of things you made, and we pick some of them, but it's really difficult to pronounce for me. It's a Brazilian speaking up an English in Portuguese. So let's see. The discography is. You correct me if I'm wrong. Double Vice-Rayata. Vice-Rayata in 1982. Os Conto on Vara, 1984. Stolen Life in 1987. Rattus. And Rattus 2005. Uudet Pilkit. No.
Uudet piikit.
Uudet Pilkit.
It sounds like fishing when you say.
Can't you read?
Yeah, well, it is. Yeah, can't you read? The singles. The EPs. I guess the EPs, I like it. The first one, I like it. EPs. Oh, I forgot. Turta, 2013. Numb. Turta is Numb, right?
Yeah.
An EP launched in 1981, which is, the name is Fucking Disco. Why?
It was like an anti-dance music song, but actually it is like a disco song.
Well, just to say I don't like that shit. Well, at that point in 1981, there's a lot of people going to the disco clubs. You know, it is. If you didn't like that at that point, it was really disgusting. So there's lots of bands that said, "Yeah, I don't like that thing." Is it correct? In Finland, is the same too?
Yes, sure. Yeah.
You have the singles, "Come In Rock." I heard that. It's nice, and "Win or Die." And the albums, the whole albums are Rattus 1983, released on US and Great Britain. Let's see. Levitusket, right?
No. Levydykset.
Levidukset.
Yeah.
Yes.
In 1981, 1984, and 1993 recordings. And Talita Tulan Kulema.
Yeah.
Great. That was in 1996. The 13th anniversary on Rattus, 2007 in Malaysia. I know this is not a question I have to do, but I will do that. Which one is the place you like most? I mean, that people really like the songs and stay playing with you and at the audience?
I think this is our third time in Brazil, so it's obvious that we are welcomed here.
Yeah, people love you.
Mexico.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Mexicans are good people too, and they're really crazy. The whole world, as I said, was changed in 41 years. So the meaning of the punk rock, how do you think it got along, it stay? It is changed, it is okay, it's better now?
I wouldn't put the punk rock nowadays to any different place than the punk rock in '78 or the punk rock in 1982 or 3. The times has changed a bit, and I think the message is the same anyway. And the punk rock scene has become different, so that there are really many genres, genres. How do you say it? Genres. First there was only punk rock, and then there was new wave, and then there was hardcore punk rock. And nowadays there are like tens of different things.
Every music basically the same, so.
Yeah, you basically have two, good music and bad music, right?
In the beginning, it was a question of freedom, and nowadays it's a question of what you can do and what you can't do in different sub-clubs.
Yes, that's because the world is sort of a wild place nowadays, right?
Yeah. It was the same thing in the late 70s, early 80s. There were bad times economically, and that was one thing that punk rock was against. Yeah.
In Finland, you are really close to Russia, right? So, how it was for in your opinion, guys, from the place was Soviet Union? Was it bad? Good? You were not allowed to make it there at that point, or not? It was kind of real unlawful thing.
Well, we have been twice in a war with the Soviet Union, and after that things got better. But at the same time, I think that our politicians were controlled what to say and what not to say, and I think nowadays it is almost the same, because Russia has taken over some part of Ukraine and many other things, and we are still in their neighborhood. So
yeah, but nowadays we are part of European Union. That's the difference.
That's better, I guess.
Which tells us what to do. our politicians, basically.
Well, so you think it's better than Brexit, right?
Well, it is better than Brexit anyway. Yeah. There are many friends in England that they just can't get it. That whole thing. Yeah.
Well, what I can say, the world is kind of sick now. Your music say that, and I like the message, you see. So, thanks very much for coming. One thing I will ask you last. What do you like in Brazil most? Caipirinha, the food, the drinks, the sun? Which one is the best condition for the band?
I think the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Great.
He said it. Yes.
Yeah, people are much more open and, I don't know, humane than in Finland. Finnish people are pretty, I don't know, close-minded maybe, and cold, so you are warm.
The Finnish people need 2 or 3 more beers than the Brazilian people, right?
That's true.
We don't talk too much, and sometimes in Brazil you talk too much.
Well, let's stop to talk too much. Thanks very much for the interview. Thanks for coming. We wish you a real nice stay here in Brazil, and wish you to come back all the times. You are going to São Paulo and lots of places, they said to me, which is it's nice. People will love it. 1, 2, 3.
We are Rattus from Finland, and this is Radio Quattro Tempos.
Great, thanks very much. You're welcome.
Essa é a Rádio Quatro Tempos, o melhor do rock and roll para você.